Wake up. I don't know. Medic! We need a medic! Medic!
Now the only thing is, guys, we only have one feed coming out of Portland, so if this goes down, there's nothing I can do about it.
Hey, give him room, give him room, give him room, give him room.
Just so you guys know, a group of protesters seized control of an area in Portland about 4 hours ago.
We just need people to check his shit.
Does anybody have naloxone? Thank you. Does anybody have naloxone? Does anybody have naloxone?
Naloxone?
Need Narcan.
Hey!
Narcan! Narcan!
Portland Police Bureau. We are declaring a civil service and
There is audio, guys, because I'm watching the same feed you're watching.
Okay, he's awake, he's awake, he's awake. All right, good job, everybody, good job. Don't leave, make sure he gets out. Don't leave him, let's get him out.
Can't leave nobody behind.
Is that okay? Yeah? Okay.
Good job, bud. All right, we
Once again, there is only one feed coming out of Portland. If this goes down, there is nothing I can do. Portland police are giving these guys an official warning.
Make sure they're fucking awake.
Get everybody up.
All these tents, we need to wake everybody up.
Portland police do not hesitate to use LRADs, tear gas, flashbangs and rubber bullets. The police get very violent. Once again, approximately 4 hours ago, protesters seized control of an area in Portland.
Okay, everybody up. Yeah, me too, Fiona.
Some of these guys have only had 2 hours sleep. They was just starting to go to sleep. Now the police have arrived on site.
Do you need help?
Yeah.
What you want?
I'm trying to take this.
Where? Where?
To the other barricade.
To the south?
Yeah.
I can't walk all the way up there with you.
That's okay. Tell you what, I'll just drag it.
Be careful up there.
Right, we're going live over to another news feed from Portland. Bear with me.
If anybody is unarrestable, I have a safe house about 0.7 miles away from here. You're more than welcome to come with me. Anybody who's unarrestable is more than welcome to come with me.
Do we have all these tents being woken up? Hey, do we have all these tents being woken up? Everyone's been notified in all these tents?
Let's go!
This one's closer than me. Hey, loves, hey, loves! Alright, it's empty. Okay. Be careful, y'all. Cops are coming. Be careful. Alright. Whose tents are these? Let's take them down. Let's save them.
This person said they're not moving regardless. They don't care.
Okay. Are they in there?
They're in there.
Okay. I got a car over here on the west side for me to dip if I gotta dip. Barricade is solid. Scared the shit out of me, that guy.
Whoever's staying, get in the center, stay together, group up.
Group up! Group up!
You know how to deal with this bullshit. All right, hey!
We have a group saying if y'all staying, y'all need to group up with them. If you are staying, you need to group up with this group over here. If not, take your ass home or go somewhere. We can have y'all for later on tonight.
I guess I don't know when, Jay.
Could this be the end of
Fuck you, that's
pkaz?
not chill.
Was this state established for less than 4 hours before the government stepped in and removed them?
They will arrest you. They might put their hands on you and beat you. If you're willing to go through that, I appreciate it. I hope you don't. But
Look
that's
like
the case.
Portland is starting to fight back from this takeover.
Hey, anybody got that number? The arrest number? Everybody got it? All right. If you staying,
This area of Portland was invaded around 3 to 4 hours ago.
In a row and then take 2 days off. I took 3 days off this week because I graduated from my undergrad on Sunday, so I had a long weekend. I think Sol is long
Obviously,
in bed.
the
last time I saw
police
him
and
was
the
several
government
hours
of
ago.
Seattle did not like this at all.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Breaking news, this developing story coming out live to you guys now. This is what we do. We do this for 14 hours every day. The government are starting to fight back.
They're not doing much. I would love to stay. And
They
just
are
see them
about
break down this
to
barrier.
repel
It's
these
such a
invaders.
fucking barrier. I would just love to see. So far, it's one cop car. I'm not too fucking afraid of this one cop car.
Irish, it should work, buddy. I've done nothing to you specific. Everybody is on the same sentence.
To Northwest Park Avenue and Northwest Irving, south to Northwest Everett Street. If you do not live in a semi-dwelling in this area,
Oh my god, amazing scenes coming from Portland. You can see the police are ready to move in.
No, we're getting the car out. Do you need a ride?
No, my car actually is right there. Already know.
Bringing you this live, exclusive.
But I would love to stay and see them break through that barrier. I would just love to see that.
See, that's you got to stay for it. Film.
I mean, I'm leaving whenever my ride's leaving. I'm in here all fucking night. So whenever they're down to get me out safe, that's when.
So many people keep joining. Just to recap, approximately 4 hours ago, protesters seized control of this
I don't
area.
know where how we saw it, but
They began to move porta potties, build their borders, and within the last
Keep y'all
10 to
on here for a
15
minute.
minutes,
Drive by and see what
Portland
you can see.
police have just turned up.
Alright, we might need to hurry this. Could you put this in your front? Alright, let's hustle.
It actually seems as if the protesters are obeying the police and they seem to be leaving.
No,
I hate to say it, guys, but this looks like the end of State 52 in America.
Do you want him off? You tell him.
Get in the trunk. Get in the
Get
trunk.
in the trunk if you can. Get in the trunk. I don't know if there's.
Oh my god, the police are coming in, the police are coming in.
I mean, I would, but my ride's leaving. I've been here all night. I gotta make sure I get a safe ride home.
Come me.
Just water bottles and shit.
You're watching this live and exclusive on CCTV User.
Just across the river. Out of here. Okay. We gotta check. Okay, dope. So we need to get out and do this, or we can move shit. You got it. We can move shit.
Police are in body armour. They appear to be armed with tear gas and flashbang.
Alright. Let's see what we can see. I'd love to see here on on this south side what's going on. If that, will you slow down a little bit? Just want to see.
You can see the police
Oh,
destroying the border. The police are moving over the border from Portland into pkaz.
I don't know that we're gonna see any more cop action. All right.
Police are now storming pkaz.
Oh, there's the garbage truck who just came out the same way. All right, I'm gonna turn this live feed off if we don't see some more cop shit here in a second. Please add me as a friend or whatever the fuck. Follow me. I'm gonna go live on Chop later today.
Yeah, tell them to smash that subscribe button.
Subscribe that shit. What's going on?
Look, there's the news. Hell yeah.
It's over, guys. The 52nd state has been reclaimed. The government of Portland have rebelled the protesters. They are seizing control of pkaz. It's over, guys.
Military police. Look, mate, you over there trying to protect the fucking governor, though, mate. Yeah.
The government have reclaimed the area of pkaz. The rebellion has been squashed.
Hey, mate, well then, let me throw up my hood then, mate. Hey, let me throw up.
Police are removing the tents, destroying this little pkaz zone.
Let me throw up a picture of my hood, though.
They tried. It's all over. It is now all over for pkaz. Police have regained control and they are continuing to move in. So guys, I brought you breaking news of the invasion, where the protesters took over an area of pkaz, and I've also brought you the breaking news of the government and police regaining control.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, man. Let's go.
More white men pushing Native women off their land. Just like history.
Nothing yet. They're just pushing them through.
There you can see the border between pkaz and Portland. The police have crossed the border and they are now in pkaz. And they are destroying the last remains of pkaz. Another failed state. This has to be one of the shortest takeovers in history. Protesters gained control of this area for 4 hours. In the last 15 to 20 minutes, the police have arrived. They crossed the border. In fact, they did not cross the border. They stormed the border into pkaz. We've got new people coming in all the time. So a recap. Approximately 4 hours ago, rebel protesters seized control of this area in Portland. They created their own border. They then started to bring supplies over from Portland into the new 52nd state of America. They started building up their new protest zone, their new autonomous zone.
Okay, I'm not touching them. I'm not touching them. Just touch me. What the fuck do you mean?
But in the last 20 minutes, the police and government have turned up. They have stormed the border to pkaz and have regained full control.
Nah, man, nah. Y'all over here recording this shit. But y'all, I did not see y'all. Nah, I did not see none of y'all here when the protest
It's all
was
over.
actually going on, though.
It is
And that's
now
the fucked
all
up
over
part,
for
though.
pkaz.
And that's the
I was here
fucked
at
up
night,
part,
brother.
though.
You don't see me, but I was here at night.
Yeah, Fox 12. Fox 12. Man, fuck. Yes, I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. No, y'all are not up on our side, though. What y'all niggas talking about, Nate?
There was nothing stopped these protesters from seizing control of this area.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
This area lasted for 4 hours, and now, as you can see, the police have moved back and took control.
You over here working with them, man? Like
We are now back to 51 states of America. We did have 52, but we are now back to 51. Chop is still standing. Chop lives yet another day. Chop is the 51st state of America. But this latest uprising has been quelled. It has been squashed within 4 hours. Police stormed into pkaz. Protesters were in their tents sleeping, or they were just on the street sleeping. The police woke them up. I have to say it was under the threat of force. Amazing scenes from Portland. Absolutely amazing scenes. Now it will be interesting to see what happens again tonight in Portland. Yeah, you can see live on your screen the police are destroying, the police are removing the border between Portland and pkaz. Portland police continuing to reclaim pkaz. The last final remains of the border are being removed and just simply cast to the side.
You too.
Police were met with zero resistance. So approximately 25 to 30 minutes ago, the police stormed the border between Pkaz and Portland. This 52nd state of America has been simply wiped off the map.
Larissa, don't stay still hot. Tell me when I'm actually up.
Yes, approximately 4 hours ago, a group of protesters seized control of this area of Portland. And in the last 25 minutes, the police have just came and reclaimed it.
It's just like, you get a clue. You just can't engage that kind of stuff. Silence is golden.
Be very, very interesting tonight to see what happens in Portland. Be very interesting. A lot of questions to be asked. I mean, most of the protesters will actually be asleep. A lot of protesters did not even know that this new area had been formed. Yes, this 52nd state of America did only last 4 hours until the police stormed the border and took back control.
Yes.
How are you? Doesn't matter, good, bad, and different. Here I am.
Very true.
CHOP is the last remaining autonomous zone. And guys, you've seen how easy it was for Portland police to take back control. Will this give encouragement to Seattle police to do the same? Do you guys think Seattle police will storm the border of CHOP and try and regain control of CHOP? My amazing Twitch chat is just telling me to check Diaz's feed. Let me have a look. Once again, amazing scenes coming from Portland. Yet another incident I brought you live. So I've just checked CHAZ's feed and I can't see anything live coming from her at the moment. I know some of you guys have been here right from the start, from when rebel protesters seized control of this area of Portland, where they renamed it and created a border. And the same viewers watched Portland police storm the border and regain control. So all over, guys, pkaz has been crushed.
You gotta go this way or that way. That's great.
The protesters did gain a foothold of this area earlier on, approximately 4 hours ago. Local news crews arriving on the scene to go live.
Yeah, police have just moved in on an occupation that took up part of Northwest 10th. They've let us come a little closer now. We're at Northwest 10th and Flanders, so you can get a better idea of what this occupation had looked like. You can kind of see some makeshift barricade was set up right at 10th and Flanders. Now, this is an area where they believe Mayor Ted Wheeler lives. They believe he lives in one of the condo buildings. I can tell you, I did check Multnomah County property tax records this morning, and it does not reflect that he owns a condo or any space in that building. So we're not sure why they believe he lives there. Perhaps he was just staying there. We don't know. They have been camped out here all night demanding his resignation. They are very upset about what they call minor cuts to the police budget. That was voted on yesterday by the city council, $15 million in cuts, but of course some of these protesters have been calling for the disbanding of the Portland Police Bureau. Others have been calling for some defunding of it, which just kind of it means turn over some of their jobs to other people, like mental health counselors to deal with the homeless and the mentally ill. Others just don't want to see it happen or want some other kind of reform. But you can see the police did move in this morning about 5:30. This encampment started about 10:30, 11 last night with a march from the Justice Center to this area of the Pearl District. And there were loud chants of Black Lives Matter. There were also loud profanities directed at Mayor Wheeler. Also chants of these are our streets. But right now, we're not seeing anybody. There were maybe 100 people out there last night, but at this point, very few people. So it looks like the police have moved in. We believe they have made some arrests, but again, and I think Kim mentioned that she did see.
I think they're going to do a press conference down there.
And we have seen tents. We have seen some people, lying about, walking about this area this morning. But again, about 5:30 this morning,
So the police and government of Portland have regained full control of pkaz.
I just saw Mike. Huh? I just saw Mike. Yeah. He did a hit from right there. We were in it. I think I saw Genevieve over there too. Genevieve is straight that way. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just walking around the block.
Thank you to all the new viewers on Twitch. If you like what we do, please press the follow button. Only 1 hour ago, this place was occupied by pkaz protesters.
Did you get anything good on your phone? No.
And now it's all over.
Morning. All good, you? All right. Welcome to the club. Guy dropping an N-bomb on Daryl, huh? That's rude. I was like, Bud, you gotta calm down, sir. How would you yell at Daryl like that? Daryl's cool. Oh, that's fine.
The last remains of the border are being removed by city workers. Once again, approximately 35 minutes ago, police stormed into pkaz and retook the 52nd state in America. We are now back down to 51 states. It seems as if the Portland police and government do not want any remains of pkaz to be left removing any trace that there was an invasion, removing any trace that there was a new autonomous zone set up. So this has to ask questions. This has to ask questions of CHOP and the Seattle police and government. Are we going to see similar sights in CHOP?
But you wanted to talk shit about me though.
Yes, they've been wiped from history. Pkaz has been wiped away. I had some guy earlier in the chat, he was getting ready to add a 50-second star to his American flag. I hope he didn't do that, because now he only needs 51.
Same thing you are.
Go to a different block. This is my hood.
It is official, we are now down to 51 states in America.
It was, but it was over like that. This was quicker than the ICE protest.
Aaron Cadwell's just suggesting that Seattle police definitely want to retake their territory. Now, will this encourage Seattle police? Other people are suggesting that Portland police provide Seattle police with mutual aid. So approximately 40 minutes ago, police stormed the border of pkaz. They stormed into the territory and they have now fully reclaimed that area. Lots of people saying CHAZ is finished and over and done with. A lot of people now believe that Seattle police will regain control. Are we going to see Seattle cross the border into CHOP?
That's why I got you here.
Who knows? The Portland Autonomous Zone has been destroyed in the last 30 minutes. Police just stormed the border into pkaz and regained full control.
No, he was hanging around Daryl. I don't know. They might. I didn't. We came from that way, so they
told me that he was like with the PIO somewhere at Hoyt and 9th.
Oh, wait, that would be that way. Next block.
What about you though, man?
Remarkable scenes 4 hours ago, and again remarkable scenes now.
Genevieve there. Hey, Allie. Do you see Genevieve's shot? Is she with the PIO?
Your mic's hot. Face your side. Okay. Just in case.
She is not. Okay. The rumor she's on 9th and Hoyt. How much time do I have?
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting in Portland tonight to see what happens tonight.
$100 billion. Gentlemen, silence.
Aaron, thank you very much for that tip. Much appreciated, buddy. Thank you very much indeed. In fact, I need to have a look at that overlay because it seems to be a little bit messed up.
$100 billion. Gentlemen, silence.
Random Knitter, thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much. So the last remains of the border between Portland and pkaz are being loaded up, ready to be removed. Removing every trace of pkaz. We got loads of new people joining all the time, so a recap: approximately 4 hours ago, protesters seized control of this area of Portland, created their own border. They renamed their autonomous zone pkaz. And approximately 40 minutes ago, Portland police stormed the border and regained full control of pkaz.
You can take Mike's shot if you want. He's got the same thing. You can take Mike's shot.
Vape for vape, that was a test message being sent out from me just to make sure I displayed correctly on the screen. So what do we have forward to look to today? Well, Chop will be waking up very soon.
Allie, you can take me if you want. I still got stuff over here.
Hopefully Amari is going to go live from Chop with his morning show. Huge thank out to Amari last night, giving us a shout out.
So they wanted one of us to be a pool? Did you hear about that?
No, for the PIO.
Yeah.
If Amari does have a morning show from Chop today, of course we will bring you that.
I just got the email that said that they're looking for one of us to be the pool behind the scenes. You know, like they did at
We also need to check to see if Raz posted any videos yesterday, and if he did, I'm going to bring you his videos shortly.
No.
I just got the email that supposedly.
But we're just going to stick with Portland for now.
I'll do it.
Oh, I got no problem with you doing it. I vote for you.
I'll do it. Alright, well, I went in the last place at the ice thing.
Well, you have two people, so you guys at least. Always love when I'm degraded by another guy.
Oh.
Another black guy. And
he got hit with it too.
And he drops the N-bomb on me. I'm like, oh, okay, so
No,
we've come nowhere.
Can't find her right now.
Yeah.
But you know, they're talking about letting one of us go in and being cool for everybody to get shots inside. I volunteered.
There is now no trace of pkaz left. The 52nd state, the uprising has been squashed.
Live shots with his phone.
Yes, Hound of Hell, the police stormed the border into pkaz and have regained full control. Yeah, they didn't even have time to set up a garden. They did, however, bring porta potties over the border from Portland into pkaz. The 52nd state has been removed from America. We now have 51 states.
Alright. Well. I guess we'll just go back to that one corner we were at. I didn't see them, but I guess Genevieve did. The police have said they've made arrests. Why do you want to break these pipes? Those are expensive, man.
It is now officially all over.
Oh, they have it.
Can't see any trace of pkaz remaining. Quite a distressing sight, watching the police storm the border into pkaz.
Said that anywhere.
It was on camera. It was on Facebook Live.
Oh.
No, that was already done.
And safely and successfully clear the area. I'm aware of one arrest that was made, and I don't know the circumstances around that, but for the most part, people left, and we're just now in the process of determining if there was criminal activity that we need to document, and then cleaning up the area as well.
Do you have any idea just how many people were in this so-called autonomous zone?
So earlier on in the night, I was told that there were several hundred individuals. This morning, rough estimates are around 50. Some people were coming or going, so yeah.
You know, we saw this, we had this live on air for our entire morning show. We know this had been happening for hours. Why wait until 5:30 in the morning to come in and clear it?
So there's a lot of considerations that go into place with the timing. We have to be very thoughtful about what we're doing and why. We know that as people start waking up, there's more opportunity for maybe interactions, and we're not quite sure how those are going to go based on what we were seeing. We also need to get the opportunity to get our resources in place.
That's terrible.
We've been operating for the last 3 weeks, really in 24-hour operations. Detectives are working night shift. A lot of our officers who would normally be working different assignments are working night shift as well. And so, folks had already been working. We needed to be able to get enough folks in to be able to safely deal with the situation. I want to go back and point out, at one point, there was a subject who was seen in that group who was appeared to be armed with a rifle and also was believed to have a handgun. And so, again, that behavior, along with the fortification and barricading of the streets, really caused us a high degree of alarm.
All right, thank you, Lieutenant Tina Jones. I appreciate it. I know we're having some audio issues here, so we'll get that fixed for you shortly. But as you just heard,
Well guys, we are going to end our coverage from Portland. The protesters have been removed. The police stormed the border into pkaz and took back control in the last 50 minutes. So then, what do you think of the latest attempt to create another state in America? Wiped from history, just like that. The power of the police, the power of the government of Portland overwhelmed the protesters. Certainly overwhelmed the new state. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're going to wait for Chop to wake up. We're going to wait for some streamers to go live. I'm going to get myself a cup of coffee, then we are going to see what happened yesterday. See if we missed any news stories or live streams, and we're going to take a look at them streams. We'll just have a little look at this chopper feed first. Giving you an aerial view of what was pkaz. There really is no trace now of pkaz. Thank you, Ray D, over in YouTube chat. So a lot of people have now got the opinion that this will now encourage Seattle to cross the border into CHOP and take back control. So it looks like CHAZ did post some videos yesterday. We will take a look at them videos very soon. As the last remains of pkaz are removed. I believe that is the remains of the border. So residents in that area of Portland are going to wake up and perhaps not even know that they were invaded. Very swift action by Portland police there. The police allowed that 52nd state of America to remain for around 4 hours before it was squashed. City workers still dismantling the border between pkaz and Portland. It's going to be very interesting in CHOP now. The next 48 hours we will have to keep a close watch. Who knows, maybe the police are going to try and retake CHOP. Be back in a second, guys. Time for a fresh coffee. I suggest you guys go and get yourselves a drink. I'm back, guys. Sky Queen on YouTube, you are more than welcome. Thank you for being here again. So do you guys want to take a look at some of Raz's videos from yesterday? Mr. Sadler, the video should work for everybody. It's impossible to block you from watching the video. Try another video on YouTube, then come back here and see if it works for you. Okay guys, stand by and we will take a look at some of Raz's videos from yesterday. Let's have a little recap. Approximately 5 hours ago, protesters in Portland seized control of this area in Portland that you are watching. They started to erect their own border. They brought in their own porta potties. They tried to expand their little area, which they had renamed to pkaz, another autonomous zone in Portland. Then around 50 minutes ago to 1 hour ago, Portland police stormed the border into pkaz and regained full control. The 52nd state of America has now been removed, and it is no more. City workers are cleaning up the last remains of pkaz, wiping every trace that state ever existed from the map. America is now back to 51 states. Little shout out to Cornbread there, one of my friends from Discord. So we're going to shut down this feed from the Portland heli filming chopper. I'm just going to have a few mouthfuls of coffee, and then we will bring you guys some videos from Raz from yesterday. I have not seen these videos myself, so it'll be interesting to watch these videos with you guys. Cornbread, the police just stormed the border into pkaz and everybody left willingly. The police gave them about a 10-minute warning to leave, and the residents of pkaz packed up their bags and left, basically. No fight was put up. The police did not need to use rubber bullets or tear gas or LRADs. The residents of pkaz simply got up and abandoned their territory. Stan, over 100 people, I'm talking to a guy on YouTube, I doubt they storm shit. We've just watched it happen. This is what pisses me off. People just join the chat and think they know everything when they haven't even been here. People seen everything happen in my stream. The YouTube stream has a DVR function. All you have to do is rewind that footage a little bit and you will see for yourselves. Just so we can get some clarification, can somebody in YouTube tell this guy that what I have just said actually happened in Portland within the last hour? Just bear with me, guys. I'm just having a little bit of coffee, then we will bring you CHAZ's videos from yesterday. But of course, the biggest question of all remains: will the actions of Portland police encourage Seattle police to storm the border of CHOP into the 51st state of America and regain control of CHOP? That is the question we have to ask ourselves. Vinny 93, there was no struggle, my friend. The residents of pkaz simply left after a very stern warning from Portland police. Portland police in riot gear then stormed the border, destroying the border between pkaz and Portland, and you can now see the remains of the border being dumped into the back of a truck. Just getting prepared to bring you guys yesterday's videos from CHAZ. That live chopper feed has now been taken down. So the first video from CHAZ we are going to bring you was posted 7 hours ago. Stand by. So this is a video from CHAZ from 7 hours ago. Let's have a look together. CHAZ seems to be giving us a tour of the freshly installed barriers, which were installed yesterday. This is Raz posting a video from the 51st state of America known as CHOP, Capitol Hill Occupied Protest Zone. Looks like I missed a super chat in YouTube while I was in the kitchen. Thank you very much for that super chat. Hiya Brummy, yeah, we're just having a look at Raz's videos that he posted yesterday. I have not seen any of these. Dan, are you a moderator on YouTube? I thought you were, buddy. You're also a moderator here now. You get a shiny sword. Brummy Dan and another amazing moderator. He times very little people out. He understands we have free speech here within the rules of Twitch's terms of service. And I thank Dan, Brummy Dan, for being part of the moderation team. Another guy that has been here right from the start, constantly in the YouTube channel.
That's good, bro. That's what's up.
Can only apologise that Raz isn't doing much talking on his video. This scene that Raz is showing, it reminds me of like a scene out of Fallout, out of the computer game. It has a very Fallout feel to it, for those of you who are aware of the game.
Thank you. Bro, I'm so old. I lost
Raz, admiring his empire. Guys, in Twitch chat, can I ask you a special favour? How many of you are willing to go over to my friend Racer Man's stream? He owns a UK fish and chip shop and he streams it on Twitch. Are you guys willing to come over there with me just for 2 minutes and just spam his chat? Just say hello, Racer Man. Hello, Chris. Are you guys willing to do that with me?
Real men work. Real men work. Blood, sweat, tears. After a couple of years, you might have no hearing in your ears. No vision. Big blacks ain't no competition.
Right, so one of my Discord admins owns a fish and chip shop in the UK.
I ain't a real man work. Digging.
Are you guys willing to come over into his Twitch stream just for a couple of minutes and say hello to him? Be thoughtful though, don't be mean to this guy or say anything nasty, because I am a moderator in his Twitch channel. I won't hesitate to ban anybody that is mean to this guy. Chris is a very close friend of mine. I want all you guys to go into his stream. I'm going to post the link. I want you all to follow his channel if you would like to. Let's go and say hello to Racer Man. Let's go now. Guys, thank you so much for going and saying hello to Chris. Thank you very much. Do you guys want another? Thank you guys. Thank you for going and saying hello to Chris and all of you that dropped him a follow.
Got it.
Vape for Vape? Yeah, this is Raz. This is directly from his Facebook page.
And I'm like, okay, I don't know.
One of you guys, I'm just kind of a boner. What is it? I'm staying here.
Everybody over on YouTube, if you like what we do, please subscribe. I have to restart the feeds on YouTube every couple of hours due to copyright music that the protesters play. When I restart the feed, the YouTube channel will go down. And it will not come up at its current location. If you want to avoid that, please come over to our Twitch channel, which also has chat. The Twitch channel never goes down.
People that don't skate don't understand, like,
Hey, my man, do you live in Seattle? Do you live in Seattle? We're just trying to see if you can attack Amazon, a big business, help build affordable housing, stop racist gentrification. Are you trying to just like do your ballot? Hey, why you tossing beer like that? Yeah, what the fuck? I'm gonna drink that shit. I got it right
So Brian, if you drop a link in our Discord, I will have a look.
It's like one of the saddest parts of the outdoors is that the way we were supposed to be in protesters.
Dubster Brian, I was not streaming last night, my friend. I was fast asleep, so I'm not sure what happened in Atlanta last night.
They're like.
So for people just joining, we are just continuing to watch Raz's video from yesterday. I have not seen this myself.
To let you know you're hella gorgeous though. What's your name?
Front line, right? Front line, right? Front line, right? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we was the medics. Okay. All them filthy sergeants you seen? Yeah, I told you. Yeah. Watch it double features. Everybody.
Crime organization that I'm with, that would be a rally about character
Okay, so yeah, I'm
not like there's one link that's only consolidated like about 12 links to this country. Some of them are large
It is possible they are using Raz's Facebook account and filming on this behalf.